Welcome to the Boyd Autobody and Glass post-game rewind. I'm Ed Tate from BlueBombers.com. Following the Bombers' 41-20 loss to the Calgary Stampeders in front of another sellout crowd here at Princess Auto Stadium. That's the second straight loss to Calgary and the second straight loss by 21 points. And there's not an awful lot to like about this game tonight. The Bombers fall to 3-2. Calgary improves to 5-1, and they are very real. Let's not make any bones about it. Calgary is very real. They beat up on Winnipeg here in front of a capacity crowd, and there's an awful lot to get to in this game. First of all, the Bombers lose the season series to Calgary, and that's a bit concerning. Saskatchewan's 4-1. They're in action against BC this weekend, so they have a chance to get that much further ahead of the Blue Bombers as well. The big storyline out of this one is quarterback Zach Collaros did not finish the game. He took a hard shot from one of the Calgary defenders in the first half and did not finish. He was replaced by Chris Streveler. The numbers that are concerning about this game tonight is Winnipeg's quarterbacks combined to throw 4 interceptions. That's 6 interceptions in the 2 games against Calgary. 3 of them were returned for touchdowns. Those are just ugly numbers from the Bomber quarterbacks. Zach Collaros finished 8 of 11 for 151, a touchdown pass to Nick Dembski and the 2 picks. Chris Streveler was 16 of 25 for 136 with a touchdown pass to Cody Case, but also 2 picks. Winnipeg could not handle Vernon Adams Jr., the quarterback for the Stampeders tonight, who was absolutely brilliant. He was 16 of 24 for 267 yards with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception by Evan Holm. What's concerning for Winnipeg's defense is some of those completions went for these totals: 64 yards, 49 yards, 37 yards, 79 yards, and 23 yards. The Bombers talked all week about limiting the explosion plays, and clearly Calgary took advantage of that again tonight. Again, something Winnipeg's going to have to clean up going forward. The critical moment in this game came in the third quarter with Winnipeg trailing 17-13. Chris Streveler had driven the Bombers into Calgary territory to the Calgary 7-yard line, and then he rolled out on first down, rolled out to his left, and threw a pass into the end zone that was intercepted at the goal line and then returned out of Calgary territory. The Stampeders then went on a 9-play drive that was capped by a touchdown, a Damian Alford touchdown of 42 yards on a pass from Vernon Adams Jr. again, where he was behind coverage, wide open, and that turned a game that was 17-13 into a 24-13 advantage for the Stampeders, and they just rolled from there on. After the game, no update on Zach Collaros from head coach Mike O'Shea, who said this about his team, that they weren't very smart in the first half and not good enough in the second half. Again, pretty candid comments coming out of the Winnipeg dressing room. Critical now for these guys is how do they bounce back? Winnipeg's got a lot to clean up in this one as they head into Toronto next Saturday to face the Argonauts, and then the Argonauts are back in Winnipeg. Winnipeg will be in Calgary again one more time for their third and final meeting of the Stampeders. Again, they've already dropped the season series, but they need some payback against this team, which has now become the measuring stick in the West Division. Full credit to the Stampeders on this one tonight. But the Bombers have got some regrouping to do, and we've seen this group do it before. I'm Ed Tate from BlueBombers.com, and that's the Boyd Autobody and Glass post-game rewind.